Hello everyone and welcome to Bob's Buying and Selling. I'm Bob and I thought I'd just give you an update on the scrap shed. I haven't really done a video on this. I've just been doing sales videos and I know people like watching them, but I just thought I'd add this on as well because I do want to do scrap on this channel as well because I do enjoy, weirdly enough, I do enjoy breaking things down and getting money out of it that would usually go to landfill. So just a bit of recycling really, and also make some money on the side. I just wanted to show you guys the kind of stuff that, you know, as resellers we can like build up over time. All this here, all this wire in this crate has just come from this shed when I cleared it out in the I can't remember which episode it was, but yeah, I cleared all the shed out. It was full of stuff that had been damaged and no good, and you know, just needed to be thrown away really. That's what I was intending to do with it, but I thought I'd see what I could scrap out of it first. And I got all this wire because there were like boxes of wires, you know, cables to go with consoles and stuff like that, but the consoles are all gone. And I sometimes think, is there any point in holding on to them? Plus, a lot of them, the water had leaked through the shed because it's not. This is why I'm wearing gloves, by the way, because it's freezing in here. This is not a heated or insulated shed like my eBay shed. But I've got plans for it in the summer or the spring. So for the winter, I'm just going to leave it as it is and just deal with it and just like get wrapped up if I want to work in here. But yeah, yeah, a lot of it got filled with water, buckets of water, you know, got filled with water, and they just got all manky, the wires. You could no way resell them. So best thing to do is bin them, I thought, but no, you can recycle them. You can take them to the scrapyard. Just like this as well, you don't have to strip them down. You can do if you want, but it works out. I've watched a few videos and it works out to be not worth it, really, because of the weight of the insulation. Once you take it all off and the copper inside, it doesn't work out to be the best way of doing it. So this, at the moment, is around £1.50 a kilogram. And I've weighed this already the other day, and it's what was it, something like 9.5, nearly 10 kilogram. So I'll call it 10 kilogram, and so that's £15. So that's £15 that was lying around in this shed for a good 2 years, just getting, you know, manky and horrible and not really doing much of it. So I might as well get that £15, put it in my pocket, buy some that I can resell, or put it towards bills or whatever. So yeah, it's a no-brainer to me. I know it's not a lot. Some people might think, what's the point? But it took me like an afternoon to process all this. It's just snipping off the plugs on both ends, any like fittings or labels and stuff like that. I need to take that label off. Don't know why that's not gone. Yeah, just taking all those off, the plugs and stuff like that, which I have kept all the plugs in here because these pins are brass. So there is an option of pulling out all those and making even more money from the wires, but I might do all those at once, maybe. Also to mention is this drawer here, which is all aluminium. And as you can see, this is just all from the stuff that was in here. There was like a rucksack, an old rucksack that had gone all mouldy, and the framework, because it was so old, it had like a metal frame. That was all aluminium. It was like a projector that had cast aluminium housing. So that's what this is. And just like bits and bats, and you know, like little Thomas Tank Engine toys that had gone all horrible, and the battery compartments had buggered. So they're made out of die cast aluminium, which is not actually aluminium, but it can go into the the pot. And there's also some handles here that I got from a kitchen that I did with my brother. So yeah, I'm just saying the stuff that you could get from reselling alone. But I do kitchens and bathrooms with my brother, so I do pick up some other scrap, which I am processing as well. So that's going to go to the scrapyard, like the copper pipe here. Oh yeah, this is another thing. In this one here, there's motors and transformers. These are all from stuff that was stuck in the shed. I haven't added any to that yet from my other stuff. And then there's brass in here, which is mainly a lot of nuts and bolts and stuff like that, and things that I haven't really sold over the years. So I've just took them off and put them into the brass pile. Yeah, stainless steel here. I have just picked up some more stainless steel and a lot of this good copper wire, which is it's stripping wire compared to this insulated wire. This stuff is the stuff that goes through your actually house that is attached to your plug sockets and your switches. That kind of stuff is worth stripping to sell the copper straight off. And I think that's it. This is all just normal iron. Once I've been ripping it down, it's just normal steel or iron, and I'm not collecting any of that, so that's going to go outside my house once I fill it up, and the scrapman will take that. So yeah, I'm kind of taking off all the good stuff, and yeah, and then there's rubbish over here, which is all the plastic and stuff that just goes into my wheeler bin, or I'll take it to tip once I build up enough of it. So yeah, yeah, as you can see, it still needs a bit of organisation. There's a lot more to boxes. I want to get some bigger boxes, because obviously this is full, but I do have more of these crates, so I might just like stack these crates on top of each other with all the wires in. I do have some boxes here that I could use once I empty them out. They are stuff to either keep or list that I took out of this building, because there were out of this shed, because there were a few things that were as you can see, there's a full like ivy growing in here and spider webs and stuff like that, but don't bother me. They won't bother me, I won't bother them. When spring comes, I'll be sorting it all out. I might even like dismantle it all, because it wasn't built by me. I didn't build this, so I'm not taking oh, I can't think of the word. I'm not taking well, you know what I mean. I didn't build this anyway, so yeah. So I just thought I'd show you guys you know, how it's going. You can see the leak there that's filled up the little bucket I've put down, but it's frozen now, so there's going to be no dripping of water at the moment. This towel was left here to mop up any water that might have dripped on the worktop, and it's like a bit cardboardy. I wasn't even looking at it then, sorry guys. Yeah, it's a bit cardboardy and frozen. Yeah, so I'm going to process a few bits and bats. I got some more stuff from work with my brother. I've got some really good scrap, and hopefully I will take it with me when I go and cash it all in the summertime. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully this shed by then will be filled to the rafters with scrap, and we can take it in for a nice tidy amount of money. Yeah, I'm also going to start collecting the pewter, which is this stuff here, like pewter cups and stuff like that. You get them cheap enough. You can melt this down on a camp stove. You don't need anything special, you know, like a furnace or like that, or a forge to melt it down. You could just put it in a pan and melt it on a campfire, on a stove, camping stove, and you can make little ingots out of it. and sell it on eBay. And it does a decent amount, I think, as far as I know, the way that I've looked. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for that sort of stuff at the charity shops, because I know it's not very popular. So I'd rather make money out of it that way. So yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you an update on how things are going and the kind of things that I'll be collecting. If you want to hear more about the scrap, I don't know whether people will be interested, because most of my subscribers will be resellers, I'm guessing. But it's just another finger in pie, another way of making money, another side hustle that I've decided to get on with, because I do have scrap coming through my hands often. And instead of it going to the bin or going to someone else, I thought it might as well line my pocket instead. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm Bob. Goodbye for now.